Hey guys, it's your staff from SVS, and today we're going to be doing a cooking class making quesadillas.
Alright, hey guys, I just want to start off by saying I miss you guys. First step we're going to do is wash our hands. Okay, so I like the water a little warm. I'm going to get some soap and you're going to start washing our hands, but we're going to count to 20, okay? 1, 2, 3.
A few moments later.
18, 19, and 20. You're gonna get a paper towel or whatever you guys have, a towel. Turn the water off, and that's it.
Hey guys, step 2 is talking about our materials. We're gonna need 2 pans, a cutting board, a spoon, a spatula, and 2 knives. One for our meat and one for our veggies.
This is our food ingredients. We got flour tortillas, we have our meat, our seasoning, which is optional. We have stuff that we like to put on top of our quesadilla, sour cream, salsa, cheese. Well, obviously that's going inside. And then bell peppers, in case you guys like a little crunch.
Alright guys, so for step 3, we're going to go ahead and wash our vegetables. So you just want to make sure you rinse them off good so that they don't have any like dirt or anything else on them. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start prepping our veggies first, but before we do that I want to talk about knife safety. So remember to always use a cutting board. You want to always cut downward and away from you. You want to make sure to always keep your knife clean, make sure it's stored properly, like this one has a little cap on it, and don't ever attempt to catch a falling knife. And if for some reason you don't feel comfortable using a knife to prep your meat or your veggies, go ahead and just ask someone to give you a hand with it. So the first thing we're gonna go ahead and do is cut our bell peppers. So we're gonna cut off the top. We wanna make sure to get all the seeds out. And we're gonna cut them in little strips. Alright, and then once you are done cutting everything, this is what it should look like. Our pieces are not too big or too small, so there's that. And we're gonna go ahead and move over to cutting the meat. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and remember our same knife safety rules. For the meat, we're gonna just cut it into little pieces. So we wanna get it out of the package and onto the cutting board. So we're gonna go ahead and just cut this into little squares. So now that the meat is cut into little pieces like this, we're gonna put our knife to the side and we're gonna go ahead and season. Now you can use any seasoning of your choice, whatever you guys have around the house. You just wanna make sure to do it lightly. You don't wanna make it too salty. It up a little bit. Okay, so now that you have everything nice and seasoned, we're gonna go ahead and move over and start cooking.
Alright guys, so we're moving on to step 4, the stove. So there's a few safety tips about using the stove. If you don't feel comfortable using the stove, get someone to help you. Don't leave the burners unattended. Don't leave them too high. And it's always good to let everybody know that you're using the stove. So I have the stove on to about medium heat. We're gonna add vegetable oil, which is optional. We're just gonna put a little bit of vegetable oil because we're gonna cook our vegetables first. I should add some of this. And always have a smile while you're doing this because it's fun cooking. This is about what they should look like. Now we're going to move on to the next step. So we're going to use the same pan. want to show you what the meat should look like. We're done with the meat. I'm going to turn off the stove. And now we're moving on to the next step, which is putting everything together.
Okay, so for step 5, we're gonna go ahead and start putting all of our ingredients together here. We're gonna brown our tortilla in this pan, and we're gonna be using the spatula to flip the tortilla. Okay, so once the tortilla is cooked a little bit, we're gonna go ahead and take it out, put it on the plate so that we can put our ingredients in there. So we're gonna start off with some cheese. Then we're gonna put a little bit of meat in there. And a few bell peppers if you like. And then put it back into the stove to start cooking everything together in the tortilla.
Okay, so we're gonna add our toppings on top of our quesadilla. All of this stuff is optional. Ooh, some sour cream, a little bit of salsa. Maybe make it look a little pretty. Oops, and voila.
Yeah.
We'll take a bite.
So good. Oh my goodness.
Alright guys, so that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We miss you guys. We hope you guys are staying safe, practicing social distancing, and we can't wait to show you guys what we're going to record next.
Bye guys.
See you later.
Bye.